Skyline coffee loop, neon blue on glass, vinyl hush, let the minutes pass, round kick breathing under the floor, soft snare punctuation, nothing more, steam curls up, the room stays cool, city outside like a moving pool. High-rise lights and scatter rows, baseline thick where the low end goes, roads chords trimmed with dusty edges, sweet nines hanging on the ledges, little duck in a window chair, head nod subtle, calm and rare, spoon taps once, receipt folds twice, small sounds pay a heavy price, they turn into percussion threads, on through everything you said, a taxi streak, a subway side, the loop keeps breathing never higher. I'm not chasing a peak or hook, I'm reading the room like an open book. The beat is tailored, not loud, like a dark coat under a cloud out. Hi-hat shimmers dry and thin, soft swing tucked beneath the skin, snare sits back a half step late, that delay makes it feel great, jazz guitar chopped and warm, a tiny flare without the storm, city chatter fades to tone, my thoughts stop roaming, find a home, little duck traces, foggy lines, drawing hearts in halftime signs, the coffee's bitter, the vibe is sweet, bass and kick like steady feet, every bar tilts just a bit, like the grooves got hips to it, not sloppy, measured, loose, like a conversation without a truce, let it lean, don't pin it down, cool is quiet in this town, if it drifts behind the grid, that's where all the magic hits, skyline coffee loop, calm and deep, boom bap velvet you can keep, no bright blast, no neon shout, just a low glow moving out, skyline coffee loop, smooth and wide, city rolling side to side, not breathe, glide, keep it cool inside, not breathe, stay, let the record play, not breathe, glide, keep it cool inside, not breathe, stay, let the record play. Rain begins in dotted lines, street light gold redefines, kick stays plush like worn and suede, snare stays dry like plans you made, little duck smiles at the sound, like she found a softer ground, I watch umbrellas bloom and spin, feel the loop pull me in, micro changes, tiny shifts, make the same thing feel like gifts, a chord turns, a note releases, tension loosens, shoulders ease, somebody laughs by the pastry case, that laughter lands in perfect place, the beat doesn't fight for room, it's perfume, not a boom, closing time, sign flickers low, staff moves slow, the lights glow, coffee cup now mostly air, still the rhythm's everywhere, little duck pulls on her coat, still the bass line in her throat, outside the city looks brand new, reflections painting puddles blue, even if the needle lifts, groove survives in subtle shifts, I walk out, the night feels mild, like a rooftop dream compiled, skyline behind me, loop in front, I'm not rushed, I'm just blunt, this is the sound of staying calm, a steady pulse, an open palm. Let it breathe, don't force the shine, taste the space between the line, if it's quiet, let it speak, soft grooves are what you see. Skyline coffee loop, calm and deep, boom bap velvet you can keep, no bright blast, no neon shout, just a low glow moving out, skyline coffee loop, smooth and wide, city rolling side to side, not breathe, glide, keep it cool inside, not breathe, stay, let the record play, not breathe, glide, keep it cool inside, not breathe, stay, let the record play, when the day gets loud and tight, I return to softer light, a swung hi-hat, a mellow chord, a bass line quietly restored, not heroic, not not extreme, just the cleanest kind of dream. Skyline coffee loop, private prayer, built from rhythm, built from air. Skyline coffee loop, warm and wide, urban waves from side to side. Ooh, tap, lean, glide, city inside. And lights blur out, the street turns blue. Loop keeps walking home with you. Skyline coffee loop, fade but stay, carry gently into day.
Global late night. Global late. Hey, hey, hey. Global late night. Global late night. Terminals glow. City to city in undertow. Round kick breathing under neon signs. Snare stays back, never undermines. Airplane lights like moving beats. Rhythm travels where it needs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Different languages in the air. Soft vowels, midnight care. Bassline deep like ocean floor. Steady like a closing door. Roads chords one with that at 9. A slow bloom in borrowed time. Little duck with a travel bag. Head nod, calm, never brag. Yeah. I watch a map on my phone. Still the beat feels like home. Cafe cup, airport chair. Same warm pocket everywhere. Hi-hat, dust thin and bright. Threading through the late night light. No fireworks, no loud command. Just a groove that understands, yeah. Passport stamp, boarding call. Snare like a knock on a wall. Kick lands plush, a gentle shove. Not to rush, just move with love. Jazz sample, chopped and filtered. Edges soft, never bitter. I hear the world in tiny clicks. Zipper tea, suitcase ticks. Receipt, paper, escalator hum. All of it becomes a drum. Little duck looks up and smiles like she's seen 1,000 miles. Loop repeats, but the scene changes. New faces, new small angles. Global late night, quiet flight. Smooth as silk, sharp as light. Let it drift, don't lock it tight. Cool survives in soft delight. If it leans behind the line, that's the pocket you will find. Global late night, deep and slow. Boom bap moving undertow. No bright flare, no heavy shove. Just a calm that fits like glove. Global late night, warm and wide. Cities rolling side to side. Glide, 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 glide. Breathe, that's the rhythm underneath. Glide, glide, stay, let the record play. Seat above the clouds, engine hush like distant crowds. Kick becomes a heartbeat tone, steady, quiet on its own. Snare stays dry, paper snap. Tiny punctuation in the map. Little duck closes her eyes, lets the loop hypnotize. I think about the day ahead, then let the rhythm clear my head. Micro swing a hit and pull, makes the silence feel more full. No need to prove I'm doing great. The groove is gentle, not a gate. It opens, it invites, it heals. In the simplest way it feels. Landing lights on runway black. City back to back to back. Coffee smell in midnight air. Same warm calm, same quiet care. Little duck steps in the streets. Kid lands soft beneath her feet. Neon signs in different scripts. Groove remains, never slips. I walk slow through foreign lanes. Baseline warm and steady veins. Even if the playlist ends, rhythm lingers like a friend. Global late night, endless thread stitched beneath what's left unsaid. Let it breathe, don't force the shine. Taste the space between the line. If it's quiet, let it speak. Soft grooves are what you see. Global late night, deep and slow. Boom bap moving undertow. No bright flare, no heavy shove. Just a calm that fits like glove. Global late night, warm and wide. Cities rolling side to side. Was there, I swung high, had a dusty chord, a baseline quietly restored. Not perfect, not pristine, just real, just clean. Global late night, steady tone makes the whole wide world feel home. Yeah. Global late night, calm and deep, boom bap velvet. Can keep up, tap, lean, light, city inside, yeah, and then lights fade out, the sky turns blue, loop keeps walking home with you, roll up late but stay, carry softly into day. Downtown cafe bounce, velvet tone, kicking bass and undertone. Morning light through window glass, rhythm waking as hours pass. Snare relaxed behind the beat, hi-hat dust beneath the street. Rose chords warm as sunrise gold, groove feels steady, fully rolled. Little duck get corner seat, coffee warming up the beat. Every bar sliding lane, still it lands deliberate. City buses hum outside, tempo moving side to side. Nothing flashing, nothing loud, just a mellow sonic cloud. Sugar stirring porcelain rings, loop repeats in subtle swings. Chop piano minor 9, urban calm inside the line. Little duck looks out the pane, watching bikes cut through the rain. Baseline thick like roasted brew, steady undertow of blue. Let the rhythm breathe today, don't rush it away. Downtown cafe bound, smooth and slow, hip-hop morning undertow. Yeah, no big rise, no bright display, just a gentle sway. Sip, not glide, cafe vibe. Sip, down, glide, cafe vibe. Sun climbs higher over roofs, snare keeps time with mellow proof. Kick like heartbeat under shoes, hi-hat brushing morning blues. Coffee cups begin to fade, groove remains beneath the shade. Little duck stands up to leave, rhythm stitched into her sleeve. Even when the cafe clears, groove appears. Downtown cafe bounce, calm and deep, boom bap rhythm you can't keep. Tap, breeze, sway, let it play. Yeah, 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 yeah. Every street a quiet drum, every step a rhythm hum. Town cafe bounce, warm and wide, urban waves from side to side. Sip, nod, glide. Cafe vibe. Sip, nod, glide. Cafe vibe. Morning fades to afternoon. Loop still humming like a tune. Downtown cafe bounce. Fade but stay. Carried softly through the day.
Rooftop, let it be. Rooftop light to beat, sunset air, soft kick floating there, city stretching far below, hi-hat drifting slow, coffee foam and golden sky, lo-fi rhythm passing by, yeah. Baseline warm as evening light, snare relaxed but tight, roads court shimmer copper tone, groove feels fully grown, little duck beside the rail, watching neon trails, every bar slightly late, still it lands deliberate, yeah. Wind brushes the rooftop plants, loop repeats by chance, jazz guitar and mellow glow, undertow below, nothing flashing, nothing loud, just a velvet cloud. Let the sunset breathe tonight, don't rush in the night. Rooftop lights it beat, calm and slow, hip-hop sunset undertow. No big rise, no shining flare, just smooth rhythm in the air. Sip, night glide, skyline vibe, yeah, yeah. Sip, night glide, skyline vibe. Sip, night glide. Street lights blink on one by one, snare taps with the sun. Little duck leans back with ease, groove rides on the breeze. Night arrives but warmth remains, baseline in the veins. Even when the daylight fades, rhythm never fades. Rooftop light to be warm and deep, boom bap calm you get to keep. Tap, breathe, sway, let it play. From above the city hums, every rooftop softly drums. Rooftop light to be smooth and wide, urban glow from side to side. Sip, nod, glide, skylight vibe. Stars appear in velvet blue. Be still walking, king you. Rooftop light to be fade but stay, floating gently into day. Sit high, fly. For a final night. Foreign vinyl nights, needle in the groove, low kick settling in the move. Amber lights on cafe stone, baseline walking on its own. Steam drifts up in quiet curls, jazz hop spinning through the world. Passport tucked inside my coat, snare taps like a careful note. Rose chords blooming soft and wide, hi-hat dust on either side. Little duck by window chair, city breathing midnight air. Every bar a gentle slide, time and leaning just offside. Taxi headlights streak the glass, loop grows deeper as they pass. Coffee dark as velvet rain, groove dissolving all the strain. Nothing loud or overdone, just a rhythm slowly spun. Vinyl crackle in the mix, old jazz sample, modern fix. Jive guitar and smoky hue, minor chords in midnight blue. Streetlight puddles shimmer gold, snare remains relaxed and bold. Little duck half closes eyes, letting quiet hypnotize. Let the rhythm drift tonight, don't make every corner tight. If it breathes behind the line, that's the pocket you will find. Foreign vinyl nights, deep and slow, boom bap velvet undertow. No big spark, no blazing sign, just that mellow bassline line. Foreign vinyls, warm and wide, city drifting side to side. Ooh, no, glide, breathe, that's the rhythm underneath. Rain begins a silver phrase, snare replies in gentle haze. Hi-hat threads a quiet chain, urban jazz hop through the rain. Little duck looks down the street, kick like footsteps in the beat. Ooh. Closing time, sign flickers low, vinyl spinning soft and slow. Cup now empty, calm remains, bassline warm and quiet veins. Even when the needle lifts, groove survives the subtle shifts. Oh, foreign vinyl nights, calm and deep, boom bap rhythm you can keep. Ooh, lean, glide, city inside. When the noise of life gets loud, I return beneath the cloud. A swung hi-hat, a dusty chord, a bassline quietly restored. Foreign vinyl nights, smooth and wide, urban waves from side to side. Oh, oh. No, breathe, stay, let the record play. But stay carried softly into day. City window blue, city window blue, city window red, city window red. City window rhythm, skyline hue, kickland soft but true. Traffic paints the glass in line, snare keeps time between the signs. Steam from cups, a quiet plume, jazz hot blooming in the room. Corner seat with a patient view, baseline deep like evening blue. Rose chords warm with added nine, street lights flicker in the time. Little talk, a turning page, foot taps under cafe stage. Hi-hat dust like silk in air, loops float calm aware. I don't chase a louder proof, I just rest inside the groove. Window frames the passing night, notes lean left and right. Yeah. Bus breaks high along the curb, snare replies without a verb. Chop piano, amber tone, beats feel settled, fully grown. Someone laughs by the pastry case, echo joins the pocket space. Every bar a tilted frame, swing makes order
'cause you're safe in here. Let it lag, don't lock the grid. Cool lives in the things we hit. If it drifts a breath behind, that's the pocket you will find. City window rhythm sleek and deep. Boom bap velvet you can keep. No big drop, no neon cry, just soft lights passing by. City window rhythm calm and wide. Urban waves from side to side. Tap, lean, glide. City do day. City winter day. City inside. City winter day. Yeah. Late commuters blur the rain. Hi-hat threads a silver chain. Kickers plush like midnight shoes. Snare writes tiny news. I underline a quiet thought about the calm the beat is bought. Every loop a breathing room. Petals opening in bloom. Barista wipes the marble clean. Street grows soft, the cobalt sheen. Cup is empty, calm remains. Baseline strolling through the veins. I stand up slow, coat in hand. Carry rhythm unplanned outside. Taxis hum their rhyme. I walk in, borrow time. Let it breathe, don't force the shine. Taste the space between the lines. Ooh, city window rhythm sleek and deep. Boom bap velvet you can keep. No big drop, no neon cry, just soft lights passing by. City window rhythm calm and wide. Urban waves from side to side. Tap, lean, glide. City wind when the headlines crowd the air. I remember what was there. A swung I had, a mellow chord, a bassline kind and understated. Not heroic, not inflated, just enough to keep me whole. City window rhythm calm and wide. Urban waves from side to side. Tap, lean, glide. City wind in day. Street turns quiet, sky turns blue. Loop walks gently home with you. City window rhythm fade but stay. I carry you into the next cafe. City winter dare. City winter dare. City inside. City winter dare. Midnight espresso flow. Neon on the chrome. Midnight espresso flow. Neon on the chrome. Low kick humming like a train ride home. Vinyl dust in a cobalt room. Roads in bloom. Slow perfume. Steam curls up like a question mark. City breeze in the cafe dark. Bar lights dim to a honey tone. Snare sits back, never overthrown. Bassline strolls with a velvet shoe. Minor 7 slipping through. Window fog writes quiet lines. Head nod keeps the hidden time. Little talk, a distant laugh. Cups align on a marble path. I taste the night in roasted grain. Hear a trumpet goes through rain. Loop repeats but changes skin. Tiny shifts pull deeper in. No parade, no thunder roll. Just a pocket feeding soul. Taxi halos drift and slide. Hi-hat dust on either side. Chop guitar, smoky hue. Notes like ink in midnight blue. Suit jacket on the chair's back. Pen tap soft on the track. Every bar a tilted frame. Same but never quite the same. Espresso dark as polished stone. Beat feels quiet, fully grown. I'm not chasing louder proof. I'm just leaning in the groove. Let it lean, don't square the line. Slow swing is a better sign. If it drifts a breath behind, that's a pocket you will find. Midnight espresso flow, calm and deep. Boom bap velvet you can keep. No big spark, no blinding show. Just a low lit undertow. Midnight espresso flow, warm and wide. City rolling side to begins with silver taps, snare replies in gentle claps, neon spills across the glass, loops grow richer as hours pass. A barista hums off key, turns to harmony for me. Kick is plush like quiet shoes, hi-hat threads of midnight blues. I write a line, erase it twice, let the groove give bad advice. Closing time signs start to glow, chair stack slow, the beat says no. Cup now empty, calm remains, baseline moving through the veins. I step outside, umbrellas bloom, carriage jazz hop through the gloom. Even if the needle lifts, pocket lives in subtle shifts. Let it breathe, don't rush the rhyme, cool survives in borrowed time. Midnight espresso flow, calm and deep, boom bap velvet you can't keep. No big spark, no blinding show, just a low lit undertow. Midnight espresso flow, warm and wide, city rolling side to side. Nod, glide, stay, let the record play. When the world goes sharp and fast, I return to something vast. A swung I had a dusty chord, a kick that lands a little wrong, and suddenly the night feels kind. A softer city in my mind. Midnight espresso flow, warm and wide, city rolling side to side. Nod, glide, breathe, that's the rhythm underneath. Rain thins out, the street turns blue, loop still humming, walking you. Midnight espresso flow, fade but stay, I carry you into the day. City window rhythm, skyline tone, kick and bass in undertone. Glass reflects the midnight blue, urban beats drifting through. Steam from coffee curls and bends, night begins but never ends. Snare taps slide like falling rain, rose chords warming up the pain. Baseline thick beneath the glow, slow urban undertow. Little duck beside the chair, soft groove floating in the air. Every phrase slightly late, still it lands deliberate. Taxi lights and amber streams, mirrors of electric dreams. High thin like silver thread, woven through the beat instead. Nothing flashy, nothing loud, just a rhythm in a cloud. Laptop closed, the mind goes still, vinyl spins with quiet will. Foreign voices fade to hush, midnight air without a rush. Loop repeats with velvet tone, groove feels lived in, fully grown. Yeah. Every tiny cafe sound, spoon and saucer tapping round, becomes percussion in disguise. Urban lullabies, little duck nods twice slow, watching city rivers flow. Let the rhythm breathe tonight, don't force it to be tight. Yeah, city window rhythm warm and deep, boom bap pulse you get to keep. No big drop, no shining sign, just that mellow bassline line. Yeah, not glide, city inside. Rain begins outside the bar, snare responds from near and far. Kick like heartbeat under feet, holding steady in the beat. Every loop a velvet wave, urban calm, we quiet. nights dissolve in rain. Every second bending time, rhythm forming rhyme. Night grows deeper, streets grow thin. Groove still breathing from within. Cup now empty, table bare. Beat still floating in the air. Little duck stands up to leave. Rhythm stitched into her sleeve. Even when the doorbell rings, final memory sings. If the night dissolves away, groove will stay. City window rhythm calm and wide. Hip hop rolling side to side. Tap breeze sway, let it play. City window play the side. When the morning sun appears, beat remains across the years. Oh, city window rhythm slow and deep. Boom bap pulse you get to keep. Lean back, pause, city inside. City window, city window, city inside. Skyline fading into blue. Baseline fading too. Midnight espresso flow, neon breathing slow. Vinyl dust and window glow, kick like velvet on the floor. City rhythm at the door, steam rising like a ghost of jazz. Lo-fi grain as hours pass, I sit still, the beat expands. Night unfolding in my hands. Espresso dark as midnight rain. Baseline low inside the brain. Snare laid back like quiet talk. Tempo moves and moonlit walk. Little duck by cafe glass, watching yellow taxis pass. Every bar a lazy slide. Pocket living just offside. Roads chords drifting left and right. Soft smoke floating through the light. Hi-hat whispers thin and dry, like a breeze that passes by. Nothing flashy, nothing proud, just a rhythm like a cloud. Neon letters flicker slow, painting rhythm on the snow. Notebook lines and silver pen, writing thoughts that drift and bend. Coffee stains like tiny moons, beat hums, quiet afternoon tunes. Though the clock now reads past 2, night feels warm instead of blue. Loop repeats with micro swing, not demanding anything. Barista stacking cups in rows, that small clatter gently flows. Doorbell rings a velvet tone, groove feels settled, fully grown. Little duck half smiles, wide head nod, slow and dignified. Let the rhythm breathe tonight, don't force it to be tight. If it lags a breath behind, that's the pocket you will find. Midnight espresso flow, calm and deep. Boom bap rhythm you can keep. No big drop, no flash and flare, just smooth motion in the air. Midnight espresso flow, slow and wide. City drifting side to side. City vibe. Night stay, let the record play. Rain begins on cafe glass. hands, tiny rhythms as it taps. Snare responds like quiet rain, sinking softly with the pain. Little duck just leans her head, letting silence fill instead. Kick returns like distant train, soft but steady in the brain. Every crackle on the wax adds to what perfection lacks. Dusty loops a minor chord, gentle like an open door. Midnight doesn't shout or shove, it persuades you into love. Love of rhythm, love of space, love of slowing down your pace, yeah. Streetlights melting puddled gold, night grows calm, the air grows cold. Cup now empty, vibe remains, bass lines humming in the veins. Door swings open, wind comes through, bringing Santa midnight blue. Little duck steps out the door, groove still walking on the floor. Even when the needle lifts, rhythm lingers in the drifts. If the night dissolves away, groove will stay. Night espresso flow, deep and slow. Urban jazz hop undertow. No explosion, no disguise, just soft lights behind the eyes. Tap, tap, not sway, let the record play. Ooh. When tomorrow runs too fast, remember how this moment lasts. One swung snare, one dusty chord, one bass line gently restored. Midnight espresso flow, calm and wide. Hip-hop rolling side to side. No reply, midnight city vibe. Not be quiet, breathe. Midnight city vibe. Timing, not your drive. Overseas coffee done in slow motion, cream swirl like a small ocean. Dusty drums in tailored suit, bassline soft but absolute. Morning doesn't shout or sprint, it warms the air with quiet tint. Thin curtains, pale gold stripes, city waking in lo-fi types. Kick is round, not aggressive, snare is crisp but still permissive. Jazz keys, chopped and stitched, a mellow loop, lightly glitched. I'm seated where the window breathes, watching bicycles, listening to leaves. Menace in another tongue, soft syllables on everyone's lung. A spoon taps once, a chair complains, tiny sounds become refrains. I write 3 lines, cross out 2, let the groove do what it do. Foam settles, time stretches, worry loosens its little clutches. This is not a hype parade, this is chill with taste and shade. Brown sugar, maybe later, right now want the flavor straighter. Hi-hat hush like brushed silk, bass thick like warm oat milk. Rhodes chord, major 7 glow, then minor turn, then let it go. Outside, taxis paint the lane, inside the loop stays sane. I'm not chasing any trend, I'm collecting how moments spend. A postcard, right? A travel guide, I don't buy, just let it slide. Overseas coffee, gentle spark, makes daylight feel less dark. No fireworks, no loud claims, just smoothness with different names. Let it lag, don't force the grid, the magic's in what you hit. If it drifts, let it roam, that's how the groove feels home. Overseas coffee, slow and clean, city jazz hop in between. No big jump, no heavy shove, just a calm that fits like glove. Overseas coffee, warm and bright, soft head nod into light. Sip it, breathe it, let it stay, make the whole day feel okay. Sip, not glide, keep the cool inside. Sip, not breathe, that's the sound beneath. Sunlight turns the street to foam. The beat stays steady, understated. Never crowded, never overstated. A barista wipes the counter slow. That motion has a tempo too. I catch myself smiling small, like I'm hearing a private call. Snare hits like quiet punctuation. Kick is more like gentle function. I'm learning a better patience, a slower kind of intelligence. Loop repeats but the air changes. New shadows, new tiny angles. Overseas coffee, day-long friend doesn't ask me to pretend. Or evening slips its jacket on. Sky turns ink but not too gone. Neon rises soft and thin. The groove grows darker from within. I pack my notes, zip my bag. Still the rhythm doesn't lag. It follows like a tasteful scent. Subtle, clean, intelligent. I step outside, the street is wet. Reflections shimmer like a set. Kick lands plush under my shoes. Snare stays back, refusing a bruise. I walk with the city's pulse. Not trapped, just held, just close. Let it breathe, don't clamp it tight. Cool is careful with its light. If it's quiet, let it speak. Soft grooves are what you see. Overseas coffee, slow and clean. City jazz hop in between. No big jump, no heavy shove. Just a calm that fits like glove. Overseas coffee, warm and bright. Soft head nod into light. Sip it, breathe it, let it stay. Make the whole day feel okay. Sip, not glide. Keep the cool inside. Sip, not breathe. That's the sound beneath. When headlines scream and clocks insist, I remember this. A swung I had, a lazy snare, a bass line saying don't despair. Not motor themes are not loud, just steady like a passing cloud. Overseas coffee, tiny prayer, made of rhythm, made of air. Overseas coffee, slow and clean. City jazz hop in between. No big jump, no heavy shove. Just a calm that fits like glove. Sit, not glide. Keep the cool inside. Sip, not breathe. That's the sound beneath. Cup goes empty, night turns blue. Beat remains still on cue. I don't need the volume high, I just need the groove nearby. Overseas coffee, fade but stay. I carry you into the next day. Passport groove in a quiet cafe lane. Vinyl dust like cinnamon rain. Neon outside, soft focus glass. Low kick rolling as minutes pass. Bar spoon clinks, tiny chime. City breath keeps time on time. I don't sprint, I don't shove. I let the pocket teach me love. Yeah. Stamp pages, folded maps, subway echoes in the gaps. Races round, not over eager. Snare sits back like a patient teacher. Jazz sample chopped and fettered, warm as wool in rainy weather. I sip slow, I watch faces, foreign vowels, gentle traces. A notebook open, ink is thin. Thoughts drift out, groove drifts in. Head not small, posture loose. No spotlight, no excuse. Phone collapses, cream of fade. Still the loop keeps its parade. Every bar a lazy slide. Time and life just off the side. I'm not late, I'm letting go. That's the way the cities flow. Yeah. Suitcase Suitcase wheels on cobblestone, tempo hums in undertone. Train card coins, receipt scraps, rhythm hiding in mishaps. Hi-hat whispers, dusty lace, swing drawn in negative space. Road chords float, minor nine, soft smoke in the morning shine. Window seat, a mellow view, traffic paints the glass in blue. I hear the room, small percussion, cup to saucer, low discussion. Chair legs scrape, doorbell rings, everything's got tiny wings. Feathers of a beat, not loud, cool like shade under a cloud. I don't need a thunder drop, I just need the records hot. Passport groove, calm and clean, travel feels like in between. Let it lean, don't make it straight, style is built on gentle weight. If it drifts a breath behind, that's the pocket you will find. No panic, no chase, just grace in the pace. Passport groove, blowing deep, boom bap velvet you can keep. No big flare, no glossy glare, just a smooth wave in the air. Passport groove, warm and wide, city rolling side to side. Head down, heart up, move with ease. Let the beat become the breeze. Nod, glide, breathe, that's the rhythm underneath. Nod, stay, let the record play. Glide, breathe, hey, let the record play. Hey. Midday turns to copper light, shadows stretch, the vibe stays right. A barista hums off key, that becomes harmony for me. Snare is dry like paper talk, kick is plush like quiet walk. Loop repeats, micro shifting, tiny imperfections lifting. A postcard written, never sent, still it says what I meant. I trace the rim of my cup, watch steam rise then break up. Foreign streets inside my head, not a rush, more like a thread. I'm woven into cafe noise, soft adulting, simple joys. No bravado, no parade, just a coolness handmade. My shoulders drop, jaw unclenches, groove dissolves the little tensions. Evening leans on window frames, city swaps its daytime names. Neon grows, umbrellas bloom, jazz high perfumes the room. Phone lights up, no urgency, I let it be intentionally. Bass keeps strolling, unbothered, snare stays back perfectly guarded. The loop is a quiet passport too, it takes me places without who. I'm here, I'm there, I'm in between, in a slow motion movie scene. Cup is empty, vibe remains like a bass note in the veins. If I leave, the beat won't beg, it will walk beside my leg. Let it breathe, don't squeeze the time, soft swing is a kind of rhyme. If it's simple, let it win, cool lives in the discipline. Passport groove, low and deep, boom bap velvet you can keep. No big flare, no glossy glare, just a smooth wave in the air. Passport groove, warm and wide, city rolling side to side. Head down, heart up, move with ease. Let the beat become the breeze. Nod, glide, breathe, that's the rhythm underneath. Nod, stay, let the record play. Glide, breathe, let the record play. When the world gets sharp and fast, I return to something vast. A swung hi-hat, a dusty chord, a kick that lands a little wrong, and suddenly I'm more intact. Not fixed, not perfect, just relax. Passport groove, stamped in sound, keeps my feet on gentler ground. Passport groove, low and deep, boom bap velvety you can keep. No big flare, no glossy glare, just a smooth wave in the air. Glide, glide, breathe, that's the rhythm underneath. Glide, the style, let the record play. Glide, breathe, let the record play. Glide, glide, breathe, glide, stay. stay.